Okay, clase. Today we're learning how to conjugate regular verbs in the present tense. And there's a typo on this first slide, and I apologize for that. But this is about the present tense. All verbs end in either AR, ER, or IR. And I want you to take a minute and just decide which one of these you have the most struggles with, AR, ER, or IR verbs. And a poll of the students during the live session showed that actually it was equal. So don't feel bad about that. If you had one issue over the other, don't feel bad. We're going to go over all three of them. Oops. So in the notes that I'm sending you, there's a link to this video. I'm not going to show it here because of copyright issues. I can't repost somebody's video on YouTube. I have a premium subscription to this, but I can give you the link to it to watch it in my Google Drive. So what I want you to do is pause this video, go into your notes, and watch the video on my link. He'll explain to you exactly how to conjugate an AR verb. After you've watched the video, when you come back, I want you to, this is the word list that we're going to use for AR verbs. Caminar, dibujar, escuchar, estudiar, practicar, and usar. I want you to go ahead and translate them just in English. That's all you're doing right now, is translating into English. Pause the video, translate them in English, and then come back. Okay. Now that you have them translated in English, check your answers. Caminar is to walk, dibujar is to draw, escuchar is to listen, estudiar is to study, practicar is to practice, usar is to use. Make sure you know these words as you go throughout this presentation, and as well as when you do your assignment. All right, let's move forward. Now what I want you to do is put these words in the chart. So what you're going to do is drop the AR and put the correct ending on for each subject pronoun. Yo, tú, él, ella, usted, nosotros, vosotros, ustedes, ellos, and ellas. Okay, pause the video and put the words in the charts. Okay, when you're done, check your answers. Notice what I did here is I took off the AR and I added the correct answer, or the correct ending to each one. Camino, caminas, camina, caminamos, caminais, caminan. And I repeated that all 6 times. So it's uso, usas, usa, usamos, usais, usan. Okay, so those are AR verbs. Now let's move on to ER verbs. How do you conjugate an ER verb? Well, again, pause this video, go to your notes, watch the Spanish dude's video, and then come back to this video. Now that you're back, here are the words that we're using for this presentation that are ER verbs. Aprender, correr, leer, vender, comprender, and temer. Pause this video, translate the words, and then come back. Okay. So, aprender is to learn, correr is to run, leer is to read, vender is to sell, comprender is to understand, temer is to be afraid. Now I want you to put the words in the chart. So remember, drop the ER, keep the stem and add the correct endings. Here are the charts. Aprendo, aprendes, aprende, aprendemos, aprendes, aprenden. So remember, O, S, A, hemos, es, en. And it's all repeated 6 times because it's the same thing every time. Okay. One more verb. It's the IR verbs. So again, what you're going to do is pause this video, go into your notes that I sent you, click on the link to this video, watch it, watch the Spanish dude, and then come back. Now, we're going to use abrir, compartir, subir, discutir, dividir, existir. So what I want you to do is tell me what those mean in English. Take a minute, answer, and then come back. Okay, here are the correct answers. Abrir means to open. Compartir means to share. Subir can mean 2 different things depending on the context. Subir can mean to go upstairs or to get on, like to get on a roller coaster. Describir means to describe. Dividir means to divide, like in math. Existir means to exist, which is what we're all trying to do during this time. Okay, you know what comes next. Now I want you to do the charts. So do all 6 charts and then come back to see the answers. Okay, here are the answers. Abro, abres, abre. Abrimos, abris, abren. So I took off the IR and added the correct answers. O, S, A, imos, is, en. And I repeated that 6 times. That's what I need you to do to get in the habit of doing this the right way. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to go into the quizzes that is assigned in classroom. You have an unlimited number of attempts to try and get the grade right, the grade you want to get. So if you don't do very well the first time, then try again and keep going until the quiz closes. If you have questions, send me an email and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Okay? Thank you. Have a good time.